welcome back. We are here for some more action late models here at Charlotte. Dirt Track at Charlotte here tonight as we got a 6800 SOF. There's some big names that didn't make the split. Just to tell you how big it is, let's go ahead and see how many cars are in this one. Looks like we got 23 cars. That means we're going to be sending a few home here tonight, 5 of them to be exact, as we are getting ready for the super late models here at Charlotte. At the Dirt Track at Charlotte. You're going to go ahead and update the YouTube side. Let's go ahead and put in those tags. Guys, make sure you guys are getting those likes, shares, and follows out as we are getting ready for 40 laps for tonight's main event here in the super late model. There's Augie, our pro late model winner in that number 19 machine. As practice is starting to close down, getting ready for qualifying here in about 30 seconds. How's everybody doing here tonight? How you guys doing? Let me know in the chat as you guys get up in the stream. Going on here tonight. There's Hauser. Hopefully he has a better one. Oh my God! Did you get his autograph? Did you get his autograph when he was in there, Moody?
My bad, chat. My bad, chat.
All right, that is going to be the end of practice. Let's get into qualifying here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and pull up best lap time. Let's see who jumps out on the track first here tonight for super late model qualifying. Waiting. All right, so we got Trey Mills out on the track, Caleb Durgan, Anthony Ambo, Chase Hardy out on the track. We're going to go check out Trey Mills in that number 14 machine as he's going to rip his qualifying lap here tonight. Everybody getting over on TikTok. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows out there. Dan, so thank you for the like. Diesel Jones, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Landon Moody out there finally with the one side of my forehead. That's like a 5 head. There's so much space to write on that thing. I don't know why. All 5'12" of you, right? Yep, you heard that right, guys. Landon Moody standing out there, 5'12" in the chat. As Bo gonna go with a quick time. He's been quick here tonight. Hayden Tolson with the new quick time with a 14.688. Sorry, my eyes are too small for that. We got Mike Augustine out on the track. Chase Barbara, Chase Hardy. Hauser has not qualified as it looks like Augie was going to bail on his as Chase Barbara does his lap. Let's see what he puts down in that number 23. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know. As Chase Barbara going to bail out of his track. We got Dylan Hauser out there in the number 2. So these guys resetting their laps. Porterfield up there second quick. Dirt Track at Charlotte. This is kind of like Talladega for dirt. Everybody feels like they got a chance out here tonight. We're going to see who ends up with a quick time here tonight. All right. I can't do that. All right, so Hauser's going to come out there with the quick time. 14.664. Ox, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, Ox. Guys, make sure you're getting those likes, shares, and follows out there. That helps people get up in the chat here tonight. All right, so Lucas Rourke now out on the track in that number 5. Kenny put it on the pole. He did in the pro race. Kenny do it here as he comes out of turn number 4. Lucas Rourke is going to be... It did not register his lap. Did he catch the wall there? Lordy Lord. What's up, Ox? I see you out there. I see you everywhere. Ox is surrounding us in every single platform. we're going to go ahead and get ready for heat race number 1. All right, so Dylan Hauser out there with a quick time here tonight. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 1, it is going to be Dylan Hauser. Outside of him, it's going to be the kid himself in the 327, Hayden Tolson. We got Augie, our pro late model rip winner, starting in that number 3 spot, with Tanner Tomasi starting in 4th. Ethan Toder starting in 5th. Matthew Katina starting in that number 6 position. Chris McGuire is going to start 7th. Colton Zimmer 8th. Connor New in 9th. Trey Mills of Future going to start in that number 10 position. Drew Jonkman in 12th. And Lucas Rourke in 12th. Top 7 going to transfer on to tonight's feature. Everybody else.
Mikey, is Evan spotting us in this one too?
Everybody else into the Consi. We're going to go ahead and move that down.
Back to back, couldn't show up for you.
Move this down to the number 7 position. If you guys over on TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick, you will see that cut off live. All right, who's your pick here in heat race number 1? Let me know in the chat. Can Hauser close it here from start to finish? I saw that, said Ox. All right, they're going to get that 1 to go at the line as they come out of turn number 4. Tell me who you like and wave it to your favorite as they come across the line, at this time by 1 lap to green. Ken, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Tanner's my pick, says Ryan. Mossy starting in that number 4 position. Not a bad spot to be starting here. All right, looking for the green flag this time by, guys. I'm going to just go ahead and shut that off there. We're going to make sure you guys go to the double feedback for the talk there. All right. Green flag is out as Hauser on the gas out of turn number 4. They're going to go 3 wide for a second with Hayden Tolson up high. Tomasi going to push him up as Augie's going to slide into that number 3 position. Tomasi going to dig back low out of turn number 2. He's going to ship it down into 3 and 4. Gives Hayden Tolson the big old hit out of turn number 4. They knock Tolson up the track. Tolson going to hit the wall down the front straightaway as Tanner, Tomasi, Augie, and Toder all duking it out for that number 2 position. Move Tomasi back up to 2nd as Tomasi totally shoved the 327 up. Hayden Tolson out of the way. Nick, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, bud. All right, they got it settled up front just a bit as Hauser drives away. Tomasi 2nd, Augie 3rd. As Matthew, oh, we got some into the wall. Zimmer hard into the wall in that number 20. Lucas Rourke caught up in that one in the number 5 machine as Hauser continues to pull away. Tomasi in 2nd. Augie's trying to reel back in that number 09 as they come across the line, as Zimmer's going to be done for heat race number 1. He's going to the Conti. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. We got a battle starting to brew for that number 2 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Going to get 3 to go this time by. 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Dylan Hauser out front. Tanner Tomasi, Mike Augustine, Ethan Toder, Matthew, Chris McGuire, and Connor New in that final transfer spot as Trey and Hayden duking it out for that pole position in the B main. Down into turn number 1 and 2. We got 2 laps to go. Better make it 1 to go as Hauser. Oh, Augie gives Tomasi the big old hip there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi going to dig back on the outside. What's up, Shane? As they come out of turn 2, Augie going to drive, fall back as they head through 3 and 4. Slides up across Ethan out of turn 4. Contact! Whoa. Going to be Hauser, Tomasi, Augie, Matthew, Toder, McGuire, and Connor New going to the feature. It's starting to heat up a little bit here, guys. We've seen it start in the heat races. Shane, thank you for the like. Seen it start to heat up in the heat races in the pro race. Starting to do it here tonight. What will this feature become? We're about to find out. But until that, we have another heat race. Anaconsi still yet to run, and it's going to be Coy Velez starting on the pole with Bolton Porterfield starting in 2nd. Bo's going to start in that number 3 spot with Little Digger starting in 4. Chase Hardy's going to start 5th. MDI E-Dirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson, in that number 6 position. Nathan Waddell is going to start 7th. Chase Barbara 8th. Robbie Buchanan in 9th. Then it's going to be Trevor Lane in 10th and Anthony Thompson in that number 11 position. 7 going to transfer onto the feature. 4 going to the Consi here tonight as Coy Velez leads the field in that CFM number 17. Who's your pick here in heat race number 2? Let me know out in the chat. Who do you think is going to win it? I don't know. Pretty stout field. Durgee's up in it. He's in the number 6 flow racing machine. I didn't expect that. Right? Ian, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like, Ian. Looks like my kids actually went to bed like they were supposed to. Looking for that green flag out of turn number 4. Who's going to win heat race number 2? Oh, we're starting to get them up into TikTok. Guys, make sure you guys are getting those likes and shares as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Coy slams on that gas out of turn 4. He's going to slide up the track as Bo and Bolton going to battle it out for that number 2 position. Oh, haymaker out of Bo as he gets into the door of Coy. He's going to fall back as Bolton gets back up to that number 2 spot. Here comes Durgan. He's going to stick it in the middle. That might be a dangerous spot here tonight as they come out of turn 4 as Bo drops back to that number 4 position. Oh, Durgan almost killed Bolton. As here comes Chase Hardy down low in that number 99. Watching the battle for 3rd on back as the top 2 sit single file. Chase Hardy in 3rd, Durgan in 4th. Chase Barbara in that 5th position. He's going to dive into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Durgan. He ships it in to 3 and 4, slides up the track. Easy crossover out of Chase Hardy. Chase Hardy going to take that number 3 spot as Coy and Bolton going to duke it out for that number 1 position as they come out of turn number 2. Back to the battle for 3rd. Here comes Chase Hardy. He's going to dig down. Slides across Durgan. Durgan going to come back underneath out of turn number 4. Nice move by Durgan. Good slide out of Hardy as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Chase Barbara. 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Chase going to slide Durgan into turn 3 and 4. Barbara almost into the side of Durgan. Durgan cuts down into Chase. Chase almost smokes the tires. How they keep it straight 3 wide out of turn 2. Great racing out of turn number 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side out of turn 4. Chase Barbara is going to fall back as both going to dig to the outside. Nathan Waddell coming up in the picture. He's in the bubble spot. Just behind him is going to be Robbie Buchanan. 1 spot out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Durgan's going to get in the wall. He's going to pull it out as they come out of 4. It's going to be 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Back up front. Here comes Bolton Porter. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Has to get on the binders as they come out of turn number 4. Coy Velez takes the win. Bolton 2nd. Chase Hardy, Caleb Durgan, Bo, Chase Barbara, and Nathan Waddell going to the feature. Everybody else off to the Consi. Ryan, thank you for the like. I appreciate the love out there. All right, let's get ready for the Consi where we're going to take the top 4. Brandy, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Let's move this line up to that number 4 position. MDI E-Dirt's most popular driver sitting on the bubble, and this is going to be a hard one for him to stay in. If it gets toxic, he might get lucky because he won't be involved in this toxic over on the late model side. Starting on the pole here in heat race in the B main, in the LCQ, whatever you want to call it. It is going to be Trey Mills. Robbie Buchanan going to start in that number 2 spot. Drew Jonkman in 3rd. Logan Hickerson is going to start in that number 4 position. Lucas Rourke in 5th. Anthony Thompson in 6th. Hayden Toulson's going to start 7th. Trevin Lane in 8th. And Colton Zimmer starting shotgun on the field in that number 9 position. Remember, Zimmer had a good run in his pro late model feature. He had to race his way up into the Consi. Out of turn number 4. They're going to get that one to go this time by 1 lap to go as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag this time by. Who's it going to be here in the B main? Who is going home and who is staying to play? We're about to find out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Trey Mills out front as Drew and Robbie going to battle for that number 2 spot. Drew's going to slide up. Robbie going to dig back on the outside. Down the back straightaway. Drag race for that number 2 position. Top 4 going to transfer. Oh, Lucas going to ship it in there. He's going to take a couple noses off on his way up as these guys really battle for that bubble spot. Hickerson up into the wall as these guys duke it out as Buchanan on the bubble spot. Oh, Hayden Tulsa going to drive up. They're 3 wide for first person going home out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Drew Jonkman on the bubble spot as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Single file for the top 4 or 5 guys side by side for that number 6 position. Now they get single file. Drew Jonkman in that number 20 machine. He's on the bubble. He's got Anthony Thompson trying to close in. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be 4 laps complete this time by. 4 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, where did Hayden come from? Out of nowhere as Jonkman's going to make the move on Lucas. Lucas going to fall back to the bubble spot as here comes Anthony. Here comes, oh, I don't know who's where. Lucas Rourke in that bubble spot. He's got Hayden Tolson. Where'd you come from? Almost into the side of Lucas Rourke. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that final transfer spot. Hayden's going to ship it in there. Threads the needle out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Almost 3 wide for the transfer spot. Out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Lucas not in the spot he wants to be in. Scott Helms, thank you for the like. As they come out of turn number 4. Back to single file. Watch the number 5 machine. That's Lucas Rourke. He has the spot. Hayden Tolson's going to pull the slider. Lucas back with the crossover out of turn number 2. Move Hayden back to the first person going home as I head through 3 and 4. Hayden's going to get in the wall. And him and Anthony going to make contact out of turn number 4. Sorry, down into 1 and 2. Anthony going to pull the slider. Hayden Tolson back underneath as they head into 3 and 4. These guys battling for first person going home as Lucas pulls away as Drew gets into the back of Robbie Buchanan. Robbie trying to put the pressure on Trey Mills as they come out of turn number 2. Battle for the lead starting to heat up as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air. Trey Mills going to take the win. Robbie Buchanan, Drew Jonkman, Lucas Rourke going to the feature. Hayden Tolson, first person going home. Anthony, Colton Zimmer, Logan Hickerson, and Trevin Lane all going home tonight. All right, let's get ready for tonight's main event. Starting on the pole here tonight. He doesn't need an introduction in the late models. It is going to be none other than Dylan Hauser. Outside of him, another one who none of these guys need an introduction. What am I talking about? These guys are all great. It's going to be Coy Velez starting in second. Tanner Tomasi, he's going to start in that number 3 spot. Bolton Porterfield in 4th. Mike Augustine in 5th. Chase Hardy in that number 99. He's going to start in that number 6 position with Matthew in 7th. Caleb Durgan in that number 8 position. Ethan Toder in 9th. Bo in 10th. Chris McGuire, he's going to start in that number 11 position with Chase Barbara starting deep in that number 12 position. Connor New is going to start 13th. Nathan Waddell in 14th. Trey Mills in that number 15 position. Robbie Buchanan in 16th. Drew Jonkman in 17th. And rounding out the field is going to be that number 5 machine of Lucas Rourke. All right, guys. 40 laps here for tonight's feature. We could see a hell of a race, a shit show. I mean, a whole lot of wrecking without wrecking. I'm not really sure what we're going to see here, but what I want to see is who do you think is going to win tonight's feature? All right, coming out of turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get that one to go as Dylan Hauser leads the way. Leads the way into turn number 1 and 2. Feel bad for... Yeah, Tomasi definitely did. Fuck him. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Honk. Joined the session over there. That is funny. As the pace truck pulls in, we are looking for the green flag. This time by. When will Hauser fire him off? In turn number 3, green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Dylan Hauser going to get a nice jump as Koivules going to get in that number 2 position as Tomasi tries to slide into third. He's able to as they try to shake it out further back. Looks like there's issues in the back. Caution flag out already as it looks like Chris McGuire's caught up in this one. Let's go take a look. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the 18 of Matthew gets turned and Chris nowhere to go and nowhere to go for Lucas Rourke as they make contact as we get the first caution flag of the night. Hauser, if you don't get wrecked, I mean the best way to not get wrecked is to be far enough out front, right? All right, so we get that first caution. Hopefully it's a quick one here. Looks like we're going to get 2 to go at the line. 2 to go to green at the line. Dylan Hauser, Koivules, Tanner Tomasi, Bolton Porterfield, and Mike Augustine are your top 5 as they're going to get ready to stack them up 2 by 2 this next time by. Oh, what do they got going on? Dale in the 8 done killed the field. Yippee, says Drew. Oh, just looking to see what everybody had to say here tonight as they're going to get them stacked up 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag this time by. Sometimes that chat can be pretty funny, so sometimes I like to check up and see what they say as they got them stacked up. Looking for the green flag this time by. Did Lucas Rourke leave? I don't know. He's not out on the track as they look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Dylan Hauser on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Hauser gets a nice jump. Tomasi going to be side by side with Koivules as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Velez going to dive back underneath as they come out of turn 2. Down the front straightaway. He ships it into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Koivules back up to that number 2 position. Here comes Tomasi back down low for that number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Tomasi going to dig in almost into the side of the number 17. They're going to get single file as Bolton Porterfield going to dig down low. He's going to ship it in up underneath Tomasi as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Augie in the number 19. Don't count him out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, side by side for 5th is Augie, almost up into the door. Chase Barbara. Porterfield's going to dive down low. They're going to be 4 wide out of turn number 2, looking for turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide. 3 wide for that number 4 position as they come out of turn number 4. Hauser going to lead the way as they head into turn number 1 and 2 as Koivules tries to dig back in as these guys shake it down further back in the back as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Let's take a look and see. There is racing everywhere through the field as they come out of 4 down into 1 and 2. Here comes Tomasi. Oh, him and Velez make contact. Out of turn number 2. Porterfield's gonna blink out a little bit there. Where did he go? Oh, Porterfield. Gone. Let's go take a look and see what happened there. He blinked a little bit, and I think there was contact. All right. All right, so All right, so it looks like the number 8 of Ethan Toad are going to get into the back. A little bit of stack up there. Into the back of the number 12. The 12 goes around. Caution flag comes out for the second time here tonight. Whoa. Arthur, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Appreciate that rose. Just looking to see what they're saying in the chat. We got... Just looking to see what they wrote up here. Definitely interesting. But caution flag is out. They're going to get that one to go, I think, this time by. Yep, looks like they're stacking them up. One to go as they come out of turn number 2. Stacked up 2 by 2 through the field. Who's it going to be here? Hauser has led every lap so far, but Tomasi looked to be on the move in that 0-9. So was Toter. Toter was moving forward, and then he moved forward through Porterfield. Porterfield did blink out right before that. I don't know if it played a role. As the green flag comes out as they come out of turn number 4. Hauser with a nice jump. Coy Velez moves into that number 2 position. Ethan Toter trying to get in third. Tomasi stuck down on the bottom side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, out of turn number 4, Tomasi got to slide into that number 3 position. Augie on the outside of Chase Hardy as they battle for that number 5 position as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 as Toter goes up underneath Velez as they come out of turn number 4. Almost make contact. Toter back into that number 3 position. Into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. We got contact further back in the pack. Looks like Drew gets caught up. No caution flag. They're beating and banging. Oh, the 6 of Durgan is turned around. Caution flag comes out. Let's take a look and see what happens. Oh, Durgan just pushed on the back of Chase. Chase gasses it up into Durgan. Caution flag comes out. All right, trying to get a little... It is a pretty sweet looking car. You ain't lying, Psychotic Spade. It definitely is a good looking car. Good to see you back out there. As we get the third caution here of the night. As Durgan, instead of digging on the bottom, was digging up into the wall this time by. Hauser leading this one. Really no challenge there. It's been a battle for second on back as Toter was really putting the pressure on Coy Velez. All right, so Tomasi going to start on the inside. That could be an advantage for him. As they come out of turn number 4, we are 9 laps into this one. So, caution flag every 3 laps. We're going to get a lot of cautions if that's the case. All right, out of turn number 2, into turn number 2, and they're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Hauser leads the way with Coy Velez on the outside. This is looking like it could become a good battle if these guys don't get together and wreck each other. Going for Toter and Augie. Okay. Who knows? Augie has been good and gotten the luck here lately, so he could take a victory here tonight as Hauser going to slam on that gas on the turn number 4. Set it into the turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Toter into Hauser as they come out of turn number 2. Coy Velez going to go down low as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Toter going to slide up the track. Hauser pushes back to third as Coy Velez digs down low in that number 17. Hauser looking for the back bumper of that number 8 as they come out of turn number 2. As Coy's going to slow the slider. Ethan Toter back low. Here comes Hauser. He's going to ship it to 3 and 4. Hauser with a massive slider out of turn number 4. Here comes Toter back down low. Out of turn 4 down into 1 and 2. Side by side, back and forth sliders as we got contact further back. As Toter pulls the slider back on Hauser. Hauser's going to ship it in. Slides up the track. Coy Velez down low. 3 wide for the lead out of turn number 4. A dead heat across the line. Not sure who led that time by as Toter's going to slide it up into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Hauser back low. Out of 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Hauser's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Postage paid as they come out of turn 4. Toter back up underneath as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Toter into the side of Hauser. How did they not wreck? That's going to open the door from the west. Toter definitely misjudged that slider. Gets into the side of Hauser as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to slide up the track. How did they not all die? As Hauser's going to thread the needle. Velez down low out of turn number 2. Here comes Augie, thinking about 4 wide as they come down the front back straightaway into turn number 3. Toter's going to come across the nose of Coy. Velez almost loses it. Velez has got to back out of it as it gets sketchy through turn number 1 and 2. 4 wide is Tomasi. Going to bang the back door to that number 19 as him and Velez get together. Velez gets together. We got a big pile up out of turn number 4. White Castle. Oh, big trouble there. Oh, Bolton just smoked him. The 31 into that one. That is Buchanan. Big wreck there. Caution flag number 4 here on lap number 16. All right, so the caution flag out here once again. That was good hard racing. Arthur, thank you for the TikTok and the other rows. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Arthur. What's up? What's up? I see you out there. Yeah, it is crazy for sure, Hauser. I don't know how Toter didn't wreck you about 3 times. All right, stacked up 2 by 2 once again as Hauser at the number 2. Looking to throttle up. And probably in turn number 3 this time. We're about to find out as they come out of turn number 2. Looking for that green flag out of turn number 3 and 4. When is Hauser going to fire him off? Green flag is out in turn number 3. Like I said, as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Augie and then number 19. Don't count him out. He is up in the mix as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Here comes Toter. Back low on Hauser as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Hauser going to get a nice slide through turn number 3 and 4. Gets himself a little bit of separation. Toter's going to have to fall back in line as they head into 1 and 2. Time to get in line and ride for a minute. But wait for the track to come to you. Nice. Gotta get the... Yeah, definitely. It sucks because there's no racing where I'm at anymore. I'm too far up north. Up in central New York. We're actually going to get snow tonight. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Tomasi in that number 09. Up underneath Augie as they come out of turn number 4. Coming to the line. 20 laps complete, halfway through this one, 20 to go. Just in case you didn't know your math. Out of turn number 2, Augie gonna dig down low, down the back straightaway, through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Tomasi down low. They're side by side out of turn number 4. Tomasi has to get back in line. Out front, leading the way is gonna be Dylan Hauser, Ethan Toter in second, Augie third, Tomasi, Chase Barbara, your top 5 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's getting a little dicey back here. Chase Hardy at a... Oh! Big contact there as Bo slides up into... Oh! Trey Mills up across the nose of Bo. Bo had slid up into Chase Hardy as Chase Hardy got in the wall. Nathan Waddell all up in the mix of it as Trey Mills into the wall as they come out of turn number 4. It is crazy up there as Tomasi going to take that number 3 position. Oh, what happened? What happened to Toter? He's falling back as Augie's going to slide into second. Tomasi back with the cut down. Tomasi going to ship it into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to clear Augie. Augie going to come back underneath as they come out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Right, I get that. Oh, contact between Tomasi and Augie. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Tomasi with the slide. Augie going to dig out of turn number 2. He's going to be all out over the back of Tomasi as they come down the back straightaway. Chase Barbara are up in the mix of this as he drives on the inside out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Augie back low, side by side out of turn 2. He's going to dig down low as Hauser drives away from the field as Augie's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Here comes the delivery. Tomasi down low into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to ship it back into turn number 1 and 2. Augie going to dig back low. Chase Barber thought about 3 wide, couldn't get there as they send it into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Augie parks it on Tomasi's nose as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Toter going to have issues. No caution flag. No caution flag as Ethan Toter jumps to the pits. I'm not sure what happened there. Don't want to get off this battle as Augie gets back up in front of Tomasi. Here comes Chase Barber. They're going to go down low. Tomasi back with the slide. Can't clear it. Augie's going to dig back to the outside. Contact out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. What a battle for second as Hauser drives away. More contact as Tomasi leads into Augie out of turn number 4. Tomasi going to ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Augie's got to get on the brakes. He's going to dig down low out of turn number 2. Ships it into 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Tomasi going to cut back down out of turn 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out. Well, that was interesting, as it looks like Robbie Buchanan might have... Nope, that wasn't Robbie. Bo caught up in this one. Oh, Bo just caught the wall. Is that what gets him? Oh, he's going to get the tire. Oh, no. Bo gets the tire. That's going to bring out the caution flag here tonight, and we are going to be inside 10 laps to go. Let's see what happened to Toter. Oh, Bo parks it on Toter's nose. Oh, he goes and clips Bo. I don't know how that wasn't a caution, but that's what happened to Toter as the caution flag came out for Bo shortly after that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, St. Louis, that'll be fun. That'll definitely be fun at St. Louis. I'm Googling you right now. What's up, Rich? How you doing, bud? How you doing, Rich? We got a top split. Need Scary Web. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate that. As they're going to get the green flag, I think. Is it this time by? Yep. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Looked like Tomasi had that second spot as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. Hauser leads the way as they got 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, shipping into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hauser leading the way. Tomasi second. Augie looking to dig back in that number 19. Chase Barbara and Chase Hardy in that number 4 and 5 position. Out of turn number 2, Tomasi setting his sights on Dylan Hauser. I seen your picture out there, Derek. Thank you for the like, appreciate it. Oh, contact! I heard you had to fight security, and they almost arrested you or something for not leaving for that F1 race. Here comes Tomasi. He's gonna slide it into turn number 3 and 4. Hauser's up high. He's got to back down out of it. Tomasi back to that number 2 position. We got a little toxic going on towards the back of the pack as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Augie. He's looking for second as they head through 3 and 4. It's going to be 5 to go at the line as Hauser crosses the line that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Augie wants a piece of the action. He wants that number 2 spot back. Yeah, I heard a lot of people might end up getting paid. Tomasi ships it in, sends it into the door of Hauser. They're going to be doors across the line. Tomasi hit the line that time by. Hauser going to push it in on the outside as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 4 laps to go. Down into 3 and 4. Tomasi falls back. Augie going to get in the back of Tomasi as they come out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go at the line. Can Hauser hold on? Down into turn number 1 and 2. Hauser out front leading the way. He's going to try to drive it out of turn number 2, but here comes Tomasi in the 0-9. He's going to send it in again. Slides up the track. Gets it into Hauser once again. They're going to make doors across the line once again. 2 laps to go. Wow, Tomasi is just absolutely shipping it as it looks like Hauser might have damage on that number 2. Took a big hit as Tomasi doored him. big time as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Augie. Here comes Hauser. Hauser's going to ship it in. Look for the contact here. He's going to send it all the way up out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, white flag in the air into turn number 3 and 4. Augie going to ship it up underneath. I'm surprised Hauser kept it out of him. I don't know if I would have been that good, as Tanner's going to take the win. Augie second, Dylan Hauser third. Wow. All right, so it's going to be Tomasi with the win. Augie in second. Hauser in third. Chase Barbara in fourth. Chase Hardy in fifth. Nathan Waddell in sixth. Trey Mills in that number 7 position. Caleb Durgan in 8th. Porterfield in 9th. It's going to be Drew Jonkman in 10th. Chris McGuire 11th. Matthew in 12th. Bo in that number 13 position. Robbie Buchanan 14th. Ethan Toner 15th. Connor News 16th. Coy Velez 17th. And Lucas Rourke in 18th. I'll tell you what. I will say, Hauser might have been a better man than me in that situation. It was hard racing, but definitely I wouldn't have been happy. But guys, that's it for tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it a stream. That's going to be it for tonight. As always, until next time.